I'm Keith.
Hi, I'm Rebecca.
We're Olive Farms. This is my daughter Rebecca. We got jars. Today we're making mesquite bean jelly.
Yeah.
Probably the best tasting jelly you've ever had before.
It kind of tastes like wild honey.
Tastes like wild honey. You'll absolutely love it. You'll definitely want the recipe. We'll leave the recipe down in the comments. We're about to get started, so hang in there for just a minute. The really cool thing about finding out that something you already have on your property that nature has already provided, you can turn that into a food product, and it's just really cool to be able to share that with others. And today we're going to share a recipe with you and kind of step by step on how it's made. At the same time that we put in the juice, I don't know whether or not you've ever had mesquite bean jelly, but we've made some before, and it's probably surprisingly one of my most favorite jellies ever. We're going to bring that up to a boil, stirring randomly until it gets to a boil, and then we'll add our sugar. This recipe calls for 7.5 cups of sugar. While I'm waiting, I'm going to go ahead and measure out the sugar. A lot of people that have had this jelly say that it tastes a lot like honey. It's even been called a poor man's honey. You want to keep stirring so you can make sure that the sugar gel is completely dissolved in the liquid. Don't want to leave any little chunks stuck to the side or floating around. Got a really good aroma. Silver jars. What you want to do is bring this to a rolling boil that you can't stir down while stirring vigorously, and once you get to that point, you put all the sugar in it at one time. Once you get the sugar in it, you bring it back up to a rolling boil, and then you cook it for 1 minute past the rolling boil, and then turn the heat off the burner. Let it cool down slightly in the pot from a boil to a calm, and then you'll ladle it into the jars at that point. We are just about to a rolling boil. Okay, we're there. And this is the point that is very important to keep stirring throughout the rest of the process. When that sugar gets in the bottom, it will clump up on the bottom and it'll stick and burn if you're not careful. So remember, you're cooking this on high heat. Takes about 5 minutes to get it back to a rolling boil. When it gets close to a rolling boil, the juice goes from clear to a cloudy color. And then it begins the boiling process. That's where it's at right now. And now we have our rolling boil. We're going to start the timer. If you're going to cook the full recipe at one time, you really need a pot about this size, because if not, it has a tendency to want to boil over even though you're stirring it vigorously. It's hard to get a full minute without the pot boiling over. Okay, minute's over. Turn the heat off the burner. Gonna keep stirring it just for a minute. Take it off some of the heat. This time we're going to turn the water on high for the bath. And now I'm just getting some of the foam off the top. That way we don't have to do it in the jars. You can actually put about a half a teaspoon of butter in right at the very end, and it'll cut down on the foam. Or you can just scrape it off. Okay, you can see the jelly here beside me that we've made. We've made several batches during the duration of this video. And I want to thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please put your questions in the comments and I'll try to respond to those in a timely manner. Really enjoyed making this video. Really can't say enough good about this jelly. Everybody that's tried it has responded with very positive comments. If you like jelly, if you enjoy making jelly, this is a good one to try. One more thing, if you would just like and subscribe our channel, share it, give it a thumbs up, connect on the little bell, click on the little bell. That way you'll be notified when the next video comes out. Once again, I want to thank you. Our family thanks you, and thanks for watching Olive Farms. Have a good day.